guys, welcome back to Shop My Stash. It has been a minute since we have done these, and I figure what better way or what better time to start than the start of the new year, because I know that I get so disorganized when I don't do these because I don't plan out my makeup for the week, and it really does make a difference to my time in the morning, to what I trying to pick out. And I just have felt really uninspired and unmotivated lately, and so I also figured that the Shop My Stash series would kind of help bring me back a little bit to, being a little more creative and motivated to putting on my makeup. So there's some things already on the desk because of makeup that I got for Christmas, and so I'll go over that with you when we get back over to the desk. But for the time being, I do want to pick out a couple of things from this side of the room. So I already have a highlighter over there. We'll go over that in a minute, but let's just go ahead and pick one other one out, and I think I want it to be either the Natasha Denona Super Glow or which is this one. But I think I recently put that one to use. But I also want to see about putting or using one of the Dose of Colors iluvsarahii. Let's use Bathe. Bathe is and then Soulmate is the gold. So for this week, let's go ahead, because of the colors we've got over on the desk, which we'll go over also. Let's use this one. This is kind of like the darker pinky version. It is very intense, and these have become some of my favorite highlighters ever. So let's go ahead and put that. My desk or my little drawer setup is super messy because there's actually some makeup I'm going to sell on Poshmark here in the next few days, just stuff that's not getting used. So like the MAC Aaliyah, along with one of the lipsticks from the collection, and then like MAC Silver Dusk. Just this stuff isn't getting used. Ooh. Be good if I don't spill it before I sell it. So let's put that there. We've got, like I said, another highlight over there, so I think we are good. As far as blush, again, I have a blush already over on the desk, but let's, you know what? I'm not going to use blush. I have got a palette and a single that we're going to use, so let's skip over that. As far as bronzer, I already have a bronzer over there, but I do want to select a cream highlight because I have been using the heck out of these Super Shock highlighters by ColourPop as my base for highlight, but I think I'm ready to try and find something else. So this is one of my faves, and you can tell, like, I'm gonna have to shake it up because it's been laying there for a while, but this one is amazing as your base highlight because it is so intense on its own that it takes powder highlight to, like, a ridiculous volume, but that's okay. That's what I like, and I think that's good for now. Let's move on. So you're gonna find, those of you who have been with me a long time know that my Stila glitter and glows were over here. Well, I've moved them to a little drawer, plastic drawer thingy on my desk because they just weren't getting used as much as I would like, and they're just starting to dry up on me. I know y'all have mentioned the Inglot Duraline. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna try and pick one of those up this month. Because I do want to revive a few things, and it's my hope that it will bring them back. But ultimately, I want to kind of redo this room, not just entirely, just the TV or the dresser that holds the TV. I want to change that out for one of those cubby thingies, and that way I can really get some acrylic drawers and put things a little bit more reachable than here. This is just a junk drawer. Let's see what else. This is lashes, and then y'all know, I've told y'all before, I don't pick out lashes for the week because I don't wear lashes every day of the week. It's typically just either days off or, for church and things like that when I'm filming videos. So I don't use lashes every week, and so it's just whatever I am in the mood for that day. And so nothing there, and we don't need to go through palettes because I've got palettes for y'all on the desk, so I think we only picked 2 things. Let's move over to the desk and I'll show you what I've got over there. Okay, so here's what we've got going on the desk. So as you can see, I've got some new stuff. So the Becca Khloe Malika palette, which the review for this will be posted on Wednesday, and today is Monday. So keep that in mind, stay tuned. I know I'm kind of late to the bandwagon. It's kind of been out for a few weeks, but it has not yet released on Sephora's website. So for those of you who are interested to purchase it at Sephora and are still waiting to see if you're going to pick it up, I think you'll be interested in what I have to say because I also was not going to pick it up. And so you'll be able to find out if I was happy that I picked it up or if I should have passed on it. So stay tuned for that. But I did get quite a few things from the Kylie holiday collection, which y'all know I really do like the brand. And so this is a little bit of what I got for Christmas. So the palette, the blush, highlighter, and 2 of the metallic lipsticks. I got the set from Dominique Cosmetics. This was new at Christmas. And then a couple of things that you'll see, because I did film a video using some of this makeup that I got for Christmas, kind of not a first impressions, but kind of just more of a get ready with me, but putting some of this new stuff to use. This obviously is not Christmas. These 2 things, I just got these yesterday and I did use them in the video, but I was really wanting to try out the new Loreal foundation, the 24-hour fresh wear, and so I did put that to use, and I think I've only used it once for the video, so I want to use it a little bit more to see what I really think about it. So I did pick that up at Walmart, and then I also picked up, because Jaclyn Hill's always raving about this. Now granted, I did use it today, but for purposes of just looking nice, I put it back in this packaging. But this is the Lasting Drama Gel Liner. I just am so used to using pen liners now. I got spoiled with that Fenty liner. And then Stila has a dual-ended one that just also has spoiled me. So I don't know how I feel about going back to gel. But anyway, so this is what we picked out for highlight. Like I said, this is the palette that you'll see a review on very, very soon. But I just want to kind of give you a look inside this baby. And the powders are very, very soft. And that's what the blushes look like. So we're going to use that this week. But that's why I didn't pick out a bronzer. That's why I didn't pick out a blush. And then we've got a highlight in there. So we're going to put that to use this week. This is the Kylie Chill Baby Eyeshadow. It has not been used. Take this thing out. It has not yet been used, and I am so excited to put it to use because I really, like I said, I love her products. I really do. I know it's kind of a, you know, you either love it or you don't, or you know, love the brand or you don't. I really do. I have for a long time, and I find that I use her items very frequently, and to me that's what matters. Like, you know, if I was buying it just to collect, then I think it'd be a waste of money, but I really have been enjoying the products and putting them to use, especially her shadows and highlights. So this set, like I said, so I filmed the video. I did use this palette for the palette for Get Ready With Me with my Christmas stuff. The 2 lipsticks I have not yet used, so I am going to use those this week. Just so you have an idea, it comes with the pink and that burgundy shade. It's called, let's see, so the pink one is called Creamy Pink. And then the deep wine color is called Plum Berry. Now, based on the swatch, I'm not sure how I feel about Plum Berry. It's kind of streaky, but it could very well be that once it's on the lips, it looks very different. So we will see about that. This palette I am loving. I was kind of disappointed with the Lemonade palette, even though I love her Latte palette. But the Lemonade palette kind of just, even when we got the second batch, it just left a little bit to be desired. And so I just didn't know what this one was going to be like. And honestly, I just think it's so great. They go on so smoothly, so easily, and they're very, very buttery and pigmented. So I'm loving this one, and I'm excited to put it to use. This was like, I barely put my finger in there. So, that's what we're going to use for this week, because I just used it for the one video, and, yeah, need to put it to a little bit more use. So as far as these Kylie, holiday products, I have the blush and the highlight. So this is the blush in the shade Winter Kissed, and it's just the perfect baby pink. Really, really pretty. I love her powder products. So that's that baby pink right there, right next to the lipstick, right there in the middle. And then we've got the highlight, which is called Snow Angel. And this is what it looks like. Really, really sparkly, pretty, blinding, but that's how I like them. And then I'm going to use 2 of the metallic lipsticks. I did get all 4. I got Snow Cute and Berry Metallic, or not, sorry, Brrr Metallic. But just to kind of show you what one of them looks like, and then I'll show you the swatches. I love how they come in this baby blue packaging. I love that it's different, and I think she did a really great job. So this is what it looks like, truly metallic. It looks really glittery. But I do love metallic lipsticks, and I know people are loving it or hating it. There's really no in-between. I watched Nicole Concilio yesterday, and she was like, please stop with it. I'm like, no, don't stop with it. I love that trend. But, you know, it's just one of those things where with makeup, there's something for everyone. Not everyone's going to love everything, and I understand that. But I do hope they continue this this whole metallic lip thing, because I'm really here for it. So those two shades are there on the end, on the left. You can tell very metallic, very sparkly, and I'm really looking forward to using them. I have not yet used them, so I can't tell you if they're gritty or, you know, sandpaper-ish. I don't know. But we will certainly find out. I'm going to use as my setting powder the Milk Makeup Blur and, is it Blur and Set? I think it's a translucent, I got mine in the shade Translucent Light. It says, good ingredients, epic payoff. I like it. I don't love it. I think just, I think Huda's just going to be the only powder for me. I think that's just what it is. So that's what we've got going on there. So we've got really all of the main stuff here. Now I think, let's just grab the normal stuff. So since I'm going to be using this foundation, it's a little bit dark for me, so because of that I am going to use the Tarte Shape Tape because it is in light medium. I don't want to use a super light concealer. And then you know what, but I think I want to use this one. Let's use the Born This Way because this will add a little bit of warmth. This one is so good. It is my favorite concealer of life. And then for just our normal everyday stuff, we're going to grab our Fenty Pro Filter. We're going to grab mascara because y'all will tell me if I forget mascara. Something so simple, but I sometimes forget. I'm going to use this because we're going to be using the Berry palette some this week. So this is the Marc Jacobs. It's the Highliner Glam Glitter Eye Crayon, and it is in the shade Glam Jam. And I love these. These are so good. Eventually, I want to be able to pick up all of them. As far as liner, I know we've got that gel liner up there, but quite frankly, I still want my pens just in case. Worst case scenario, I'll use that gel liner on the waterline. Maybe that one will, you know, be a great waterline liner. I don't know. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's move over to brows. I don't know what I want to use for brows this week. So I think let's use the Browsings, and then we're going to use our clear brow gel because I've been putting that to use, the clear brow gel, just because I've had these sitting, is this it? Yep, Ready Set Brow. And I've had these sitting in here, and I've just really been trying to use some of these things up so that, you know, so that they're not a waste. So I think we've kind of got a lot of our stuff going on. Now, I know we've got a couple of metallic lipsticks there, but I'm probably going to need just, you know, a couple. Oh, I have a couple in here. Let me grab a nude lipstick because I've got two metallics. I've got two in like the pink slash, you know, wine burgundy family, but I think I need a nude just in case, you know, I go with a deep eye or something. That way I've got something a little more neutral on the lips. And you know what oh, it's right here. Let's use this one. So you'll see that I use this in my get ready with me using like new makeup for Christmas, but I did also pick this one up when I picked up the foundation and the liner. This is one that Jaclyn Hill also raved about. It's by Maybelline. It's the color Sensational in the shade Baddest Beige, and I have really, really been liking it. The only downside to this is it's one of those slippery type of lipsticks that don't last very long, that you kind of have to keep reapplying. So let me put the camera down and I'll swatch this for you so that you have an idea of what it looks like on my skin tone. Okay, so here is the lipstick there at the end. You can see based on the shine that obviously it's going to slip around, it's going to move around, and it's not going to last very long. However, yes, it is very hydrating, and I have found that if I use a lip liner underneath, it'll last a little bit longer. And so that is the nude that we'll pick out for this week. So I think we have got everything we need except for face primer. And for that, I already know that I want to try out the Glamglow. This is Nude Glow, but what is it called? The Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. Now, I love this stuff, and as soon as this is out, I will be purchasing another. What I have found is if I use this with a foundation that's a little more matte that I'm not crazy about, it just really gives the perfect look to the foundation. It doesn't make it so matte, or it makes it so that it's not so matte. Now, because this one, I'm unsure of how I like it. Based on that one of, you know, that being one of the reasons, I think I'm going to use this so that I can see how it is going to play out with that. So let's go ahead and use that for the week, and then let's just go through our run through. So we've got primer, foundation. I know I've got bronzer, blush, highlight in there. I've got concealer. As far as our staples, I know we've got mascara, eye primer, we've got liner, brows. So we're good there. I know we've got plenty for the eyes right there. We've got lips. I know I've got lips in there. And then we added that one. And then my cream highlight so that I can make my regular highlight pop. I've got translucent powder, blush, highlight. I think I have everything, you guys. Every single time I do one of these, I end up forgetting something, and y'all will let me know in the comments. So if I did, let me know in the comments so that I can pull that out for the week and make sure that I use it. All right, guys, well, I think this wraps up this week's Shop My Stash. I hope you found it helpful, and honestly, I hope it inspires you to just become a little bit more organized this upcoming year. Use the makeup you already have. Don't go spending on a ton of stuff. There's no need for that. While it's fun to really, you know, be able to buy new makeup, it is also neat to be able to use the things you already have. At least I am finding that to be true. It makes me a little more thankful for what I already have, for the makeup I've been able to pick up, and it makes me look forward to those things that I will be able to pick up as new makeup items without just obsessing and being so excessive. All right, guys. Well, again, I hope you enjoyed this Shop My Stash, and I will see you very soon in the next video. All right, guys. Take care and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.